Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. We're speaking with Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese, on May 12th. Larry, welcome back to the show.
Well, thanks, Jim. And
I hear you're on the road to Morocco.
yes, and that's a really exciting trip for the company and myself. We're going to the Cobalt Institute. As a matter of fact, there will be companies there that we've already signed NDAs with, and so we may meet up with them and have some discussions. But the total aspect of it all is that I've been following the cobalt market, Jim. The nickel and copper prices have been falling down through the floor, which tells me that there's not going to be a lot of byproduct production starting up, which means a copper mine with a byproduct of cobalt, or a nickel mine with a byproduct of cobalt. It's going to have to come from resources that are cobalt resources, standalone, and there's not many of those around of any size. So where is this cobalt going to come from? So I think the timing is just perfect for us to go there. There's a lot of big companies that are represented from all over the map, and certainly the producers will be there. And so we're really looking forward to it. It's an opportunity that you don't get very often, and this is an opportunity that the company should be able to capitalize on. Now, we've talked about the Cobalt Institute meeting or conference before, so I'm just basically going to go straight into another subject that's been cropping up lately, and that is the other companies that are now talking about recycling. I can't really comment on how far advanced they are or what they're doing because they put out very little detail on what they've done, what the recoveries are, or anything like that. But it's good news for us to have other companies out there that are entering the field because competition is good for the soul, but it's also other people talking about the recycling of lithium-ion batteries, which is going to help our story in the long run. So that's I find that interesting. The things that have been developing in the last actually few weeks, not months, in the last few weeks. The cobalt story is getting stronger. The recycling of lithium-ion batteries is getting stronger. And, I'm just happy to be in a position where I can say, really, the leader in all this, as far as the recycling goes, was American Manganese. We started talking about it in 2015. 2016, we raised the money, and we had our proof of concept completed. We've been able to leach 100% of the vital cathode materials, such as cobalt, lithium, nickel, and manganese. And we've got more studies going on. Again, I hate to say it, but it's tedious work. But in the long run, we'll have a solid patent when we apply for the final patent. And I'm just really excited about going into Morocco because I hear it's a balmy 39 degrees there. And so I expect that I won't be needing my winter coat. So this is going to be a very brief interview, Jim, because we've talked about a lot of these things before. But I just wanted to, again, remind our listeners that we are, in the limelight, at least in the inner circles. Maybe not all there in the outer circles, but we are in the inner circles, and, we wouldn't be getting these invites. We've also been invited to another conference to present, and I'll be talking about more about that later.
Well, Larry, when you said inner circles, people are mentioning American Manganese more often, though, just in casual passing when they talk about the recycling of lithium batteries.
That's true. And, certainly it's a huge benefit to the company to be known by the producers of the cathode material, to be known by the end users, such as the battery companies, or the the ones that use it in other, use our cathode materials and other devices that may not necessarily be EV batteries. Certainly we can do any kind. It's a matter of conforming the shredding, or let's not call it shredding. Let's call it what it is. It's a disassembly of these batteries into a format that we can do bulk testing on it. You don't want to have a plant that's going to do a few pounds. You want to have a plant that's going to do at least a few hundred tons on a run. So this is it's important that we keep on top of all those aspects.
Larry, where are you traded and how can people contact you?
We're traded on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol AMY. We're traded in the U.S. under the symbol AMYZF. We're traded in Frankfurt under the symbol 2AM. Our website is www.americanmanganeseinc.com. And I can be contacted at LREAUGH@AMYMN.com.
Larry, thanks for the update.
You're welcome.
My guest has been Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. We were speaking on May 12th. I'm Jim Goddard.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.